Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. So, today we are going to continue with the topic Quick Access Toolbar. So, first of all, let us see what is a Quick Access Toolbar. A Quick Access Toolbar is a customized toolbar. You can customize the Quick Access Toolbar as per your requirements. It contains the commands that you may want to use. You can place the quick access toolbar above or below the ribbon. It means the quick access toolbar is a movable toolbar. You can place it above the ribbon also and below the ribbon also, and it contains the commands that you can use. So let us see here. So you can see that this various icons are displayed. So these icons are a quick access toolbar. Here you will see three buttons like a save button, undo button, redo button. Okay, so here a square is there. So this is a save button. This is the undo button. This arrow is the redo button, and this down pointer or a down arrow is a customized quick access toolbar. Here three options are tick, save, undo and redo. So you can see that three icons are displayed. One for save, one for undo and one for redo. If you want other icons to be displayed, then you can here tick mark it. For example, if you want a sorting option, then you can put a tick mark here. If you want open recent file icon, then you can tick mark here. Okay, so whatever you will be tick or whatever will be ticked will be displayed here in a quick access toolbar. So you can customize your own toolbar, you can add some of the icons and you can also remove some of the icons. Okay, so this is the concept of a quick access toolbar. To change the location of the toolbar, you have to click on the arrow which is at the end of the toolbar and select the option show below the ribbon, and you will see that the toolbar will be displayed after the ribbon. You can also add many more items to the toolbar. Right click on the item in the file menu button or the ribbon and select add to quick access toolbar, and a shortcut will be added. For example, here you want to add something, then you have to right click on any of the item. For example, you want this bold icon to be appeared in the quick access toolbar, then right click on this bold icon and a sub menu will appear. Click on the option add in quick access toolbar, and here you will see that the bold icon will be accessed or it would be shown in the quick access toolbar now. Okay, so this is how you can adjust your toolbar above or below the ribbon, or you can add some of the items to the quick access toolbar. And what is quick access toolbar? So is the concept of quick access toolbar clear to you, students? Okay, so now we will move to the mini toolbar. What is a mini toolbar? The mini toolbar is displayed when you select the text or right click on it. It has common formatting tools like bold, italic, fonts, font size and font color. So this is the mini toolbar when you will select any of the text. For example, you have written this is a mango. You will select it, and when you will right click on that text, this mini toolbar will appear that contains various formatting options like changing the font style, font color, font design, font type, bold, italics, underline. Okay, so this is the use of mini toolbar. Directly while you right click on any of the text, it will get appeared and it will give you various formatting options. Okay, so now let us move to the next topic, that is working with a workbook. You can create a workbook by entering the data into the worksheets. While working on the workbook, you may also need to save it. So if you want to enter something, if you want to create a worksheet, then you have to create it. First you have to enter the data into the worksheets. After that you have to save it so that you can get your data back when you want. So first let us see how to create a workbook or creating a workbook. While working in a Microsoft Excel or MS Excel, you can create a new workbook. Let us see the steps to create a new worksheets or workbook that are listed below. First, click on the File menu button. From there, select the new option, choose the blank document from the available template, and finally click on Create button to open it. Let us see practically. First, you have to click on the File menu button that is available here. This is the File menu button. When you will click on the File menu button, a sub menu will appear. From there, select the new option, The third step is to select the first document, that is a blank document, and finally click on the create button available here, and a new document will be created in front of you. By default, a new document show 3 sheets. So these are the 3 sheets, sheet 1, 2 and 3. At the bottom of the screen, the highlighted one is open for you to work on. So here sheet 1 is active, rest all the sheet you will see is closed, but here the sheet 1 is visible, it is highlighted and the upper line is not there. It means you are working now on sheet 1. If you want more sheets, and here you will see one button is there, when you will click on that button, sheet 4, sheet 5, so on will get added. By default, how many sheets are there, students? 3 sheets are there at the bottom of the screen, and the highlighted one is open for you to work on. Okay, so this is how you can create a new workbook. If you want to create a new document from a template, then explore the template from the sample templates group and choose the one that fits to your needs and click on the create to open it. Now if you want to create a new document from a template, you do not want to create a blank document but you want to create a template, then there you will see a template option will be available. Select the template which you want and finally click on the create button, and you will see that the template is created. Okay, so with this we are finishing our class today. Let us quickly revise what we have studied today. So first we have seen about the quick access toolbar, then we have seen about the mini toolbar and working with a workbook. In that we have seen how to create a workbook. Now the next topic is entering the data, entering the records to your workbook. Enter some data to your workbook. So about that we will discuss in our next class. For now, bye bye. Have a great day ahead.